Hi darlings and welcome back to Brown Beautiful. Today I'm creating a simple lilac purple warm smoky eye which is soft yet glamorous and perfect for all skin tones. If you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. At first I used Embryolisse to moisturize my skin. Now this moisturizer is perfect for my skin and also acts as a primer so that my makeup goes on really well afterwards. Next I'm using the Sephora eyeshadow primer again. I gently pat it all over my eyelids and even under my lower lash line. Now this acts as a base for my eyeshadow so that the colors go on really vibrant as they are in the palette. For the eyeshadows, I'm using this purple lilac matte eyeshadow from the Morphe 35B Color Glam palette, and I pat it all over my eyelid with a flat shadow brush, slowly but surely building the color up as I go. Then I'm taking this warm light brown shade from the Natural Glow palette to build my transition color. I'm using a fluffy brush from Real Techniques and also a windshield wiper motion and taking it all over the crease area to really build that transition shade. Then I take some of the purple again to intensify the color on my eyelid so that it remains vibrant. Then back again with the transition shade to blend the shades together. Then I take the shimmery purple shade from the Color Glam palette and pat it on the inner 1/3 of my eyelid to brighten the area and make that purple nice and bright. Now taking a clean fluffy brush, I'm going to blend some more so that there are no harsh lines and all the shades are well blended. Now mixing the dark navy and black from the same palette, I pat it on the outer corners to darken that area. Once the colors are placed where I want them, I wiggle a fluffy brush to really blend that shade. It should look like the purple fades into a deeper, darker color, if that makes sense. Only make sure that there are no harsh edges and all the shades are well diffused but not dissolved into each other. Taking that same shade, I line my lower lash line with a flat shadow brush and then slightly smudge it with a fluffy brush. Now taking a bone color eyeshadow from the same Color Glam palette, I highlight my brow bone. This is just to brighten up that area. Since it's a daytime look, I wasn't actually planning to put on shimmer in the eye area. I line my waterline with Sephora's long-lasting nude eye pencil to really open up my eyes. Then with my favorite gel eyeliner from Colourpop, I line my upper lash line, creating a slight wing. I really love how dark and how rich this black liner is. Now I go back and add some more of that navy black mix on my outer corners just to further intensify that area because it looked a bit dull to me. Smudging it a little bit before going in with the L'Oreal Intense Mascara that I cannot put down. I am planning to put on some false lashes, so I apply only 2 coats of mascara here. Usually I do at least 3 to 5 coats of mascara. Moving on to my base, I'm back again using a mix of the Urban Decay and Makeup Forever foundations. Today I am going to put it on with a beauty blender, a damp one, and I really love the beauty blender and how it can be used quite easily to give you full coverage or just a light base depending on how you use it on your face. Stipple it for more coverage and glide it along for a lighter finish. Next I'm going to conceal and highlight my usual areas with the Urban Decay concealer, my under eyes, the T-zone and under my cheekbones, and you've seen me do it before. I'm just going to blend it all with the beauty blender. I use the tip of the blender to tackle those pesky under eye areas so that I don't smudge any of the eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I find it easier to use the beauty blender versus any brush. Next, I'm going to powder the highlighted areas with my MAC finishing powder. I first layer the powder on thick and then I blend it all away with my Delancey powder brush. Now I lightly fill in my eyebrows with a black retractable eyebrow pencil from Colourpop. You know, I try and keep it as light as possible because I already have very dark eyebrows and I don't want to make it too perfect or too dark. And so this pencil I find gives me that control. For my cheeks, I'm going to start with a highlighter today, so it's time for some Solstice action. I'm using my Real Techniques brush to highlight the usual areas that I like to highlight. Tops of my cheeks, bridge of my nose, a little on the top of my eyebrows, and my Cupid's bow. Then moving on to blush, I'm again using Sleek Makeup's Pink Sprint. I'm using the center color, the center pink color on my cheeks to lift it up, rather than applying it on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to soften all that with my damp beauty blender. Finally, I use my Bahama Mama bronzer to create some depth all over my face. Recently, I start with a highlight and then move on to a blush and then a bronzer. I just feel like the cheeks look more subtle and more sophisticated that way. Now for my lips, I line my lips with Stripdown, which is way too light for me, but it helps to neutralize my natural lip line so that I can overline my lips with another lip pencil or directly with lipstick as I'm about to do, and kind of make them look fuller than they are. So my lipstick of choice is the NYX Cosmetics Lip Cream in San Paulo. I wasn't planning to use another lip color, but it turns out I did because I did not like the way that it looked on its own. So I went over it with Rome, which is another lip cream, a nude color by NYX, which is very close to my lip shade. Here I am all happy with the outcome. Now to fix my bottom lashes with the same L'Oreal mascara I used earlier, and then for some Rimmel brow gel to fix my brows in place. Then I'm going to pop some of these lovely red cherry lashes. These are really subtle and so pretty for daytime wear. I also use it for the night. I'm still a bit unsatisfied by this look, as you can see. So I decided to highlight the inner corner of my eyes to brighten up the eyes a little bit. I love doing this in the summer especially, and mostly for smoky eyes. Now spritzing my face here with some Urban Decay setting spray, which is an absolute must for the summer, especially if you want your makeup to last all day. And finally, I'm done and happy with the way this look turned out. If you want details of this outfit that I wore, then please find me on Instagram. All the links are in the description box. Now, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because it means so much to me. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.